Welcome, everyone, to the XoneBros.
Oh, great.
This is your positive gaming and Xbox community.
Oh.
Your balls are tender.
What?
Your sweaty balls. They are so tender.
You took this intro. I don't know.
You don't know that? You don't know that reference?
Uh-uh.
There's no beating my sweaty balls, ladies.
No, for someone that doesn't get that reference, this is kind of a crazy intro that you're doing. Yeah.
Your balls they're so tender in my mouth. That's because there's no beating my balls, ladies.
Awesome. Okay, keep going with that. You're going to keep making me uncomfortable.
There it's like donut holes. It's a Saturday Night Live skit with Alec Baldwin, and he's on the radio.
Oh,
and they're little donut holes, and his name is like Mark Schweddy.
Okay,
I
think I remember that. Yeah, I think I remember that. Okay, well, thank you. That's
and they both chew. I'm like, they're so good. Welcome everybody to the XoneBros. This is your positive gaming and Xbox community. Hey, to the person that left a comment in our last week's video, I'm sure what I just said right there may have offended you. Keep it to yourself. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you laughed. And if you didn't, and you think it was offensive, we don't care.
all right.
French Connection UK yourself.
Hey, actually, thank you for not cussing this time.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Because not that I care, but it really helps our YouTube strategy.
Did we get dinged? Wait, when did I swear?
No, you just use terminology a lot that YouTube does not appreciate.
Oh, like grape?
That's a good one. Yeah, the grapes of wrath.
I've learned. I had no idea. I had no idea it was that smart.
No, yeah, it does not. Does not follow the YouTube strategy.
Yeah. I don't know what I was going to say. What are we talking about today? AI. Speaking of smartness, AI is here for Xbox. Xbox has dropped their Copilot app, or rather, Copilot is in the Xbox app. Copilot is Xbox's or Microsoft's AI agent. Or I guess it's not an AI agent. Someone in tech is going to drill me. It's just AI.
Okay.
And we went over this before. We went over this a few weeks ago, or a few months ago, when they first announced it. Yeah. This is on the user side, which I think is really interesting. An interesting concept, because AI is going to benefit gaming. Like, there is no doubt in my. Let me ask you guys. Do you have any doubt that AI is going to benefit gaming?
I think it can streamline a lot of processes and help developers make things quicker.
Yeah.
More efficient.
I mean, there are some negative drawbacks to it, but overall, I think it's a net positive for sure.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Agreed. And that's the point. Like, when we think of AI in gaming, we think of it really helping on the developer side. And I got to give Xbox credit and Microsoft, what they're trying to do is now figure out, okay, their studios are working on it on the developer side, but how can we benefit gamers here? And this is in the Xbox app. It's in beta. If you're in the US, you get access to it now. A lot of it's gimmicky. Let's just be honest. Remember Siri when it first came out, and Alexa? It was like a party trick. Like, it really wasn't useful. Now it's a little more useful. I would argue Siri gets so annoying sometimes. But now it's more useful. Like, what the use cases are, what it can do, what it can't do, where it's perfect. That's all that's going to happen here. So a lot of it is gimmicky. A lot of it is like, hey, check out what's my latest achievements that I got, and it will go look at it for you. What I would like to do is, can it compare? Like, hey, can you compare me to Jordan the Man and Mr. McSpicy for this month? What was our gamer score comparatively?
Yeah, or like, hey, how many hours has X1 put into Expedition 33? Yeah, or whatever.
Yeah. So that part I think is cool, but really, how often are you going to use that?
The case that I can see is if I stop playing a game for a long time and I said, remind me where I am in this game. Like, what's happened in the story, and have a summary.
Yeah, isn't that one of the use cases that they used in the trailer?
That would be pretty awesome for me. And like, just a refresher course on the controls, because that's one of the drawbacks. That's one of the holdups for me going back to a game that I unfortunately had to stop playing for some reason or another.
Shit, I don't remember where I was.
Yeah, and especially a heavy game. Like, for example, The Witcher 3, if I were to jump it, you know how you started that game like 8 times?
Yeah.
Imagine just being able to go, hey, what's happened so far? What have I done so far up to this point?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I can see that. Stuff like, how can I The use case that Xbox Wire shows, the one who I read this information on, says something like, "How can I increase my achievement score?"
Yeah, that's dumb.
Well, we did that.
Their use cases
like
they use.
Well, I guess we did Google that. It's just eliminating Google.
Yeah. How can I? What is the easiest game to get 1,000 gamer score? Qbot. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think those are pointless to me.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I think it's just a good next step forward, and I'm glad that they're testing it out. But it is a good next step forward. Not everything is going to be usable. Not everything is going to work as intended. They're going to learn from it and see, like, okay, well, how are users utilizing this? What will stick? What won't? Some of it will be gimmicky. Some of it won't, for sure. I do want to shout out. Let's shout out chat real quick. I do want to shout out Ben, a.k.a. Tokyo Rose. Remember Tokyo Rose?
That's been a while.
He's back, baby. Welcome, Ben. Good to see you. Def Leppard's here in the house. Oz is here. Dark Knight is here as well. Drew Stanek is here. So is Mr. Cooper. Everybody that's joining us live. Andrew Cullinane is here as well. Everyone that's joining us live, thank you very much for being here. If you're listening, you can come join us live every single week over on YouTube, youtube.com/X1Bros. Come and subscribe to us, because even if you miss the show, we got clips dropping daily. We got shorts dropping daily. The momentum has hit.
Yeah.
Is hitting.
Just make sure you don't say grapes of wrath.
Grapes of wrath, yeah. Also, come join us in Discord, guys, because Discord is popping again. We got it. We're firing on all cylinders, and it feels fantastic. Yeah, so that's AI. To all the, like, honestly, well, you know what's funny, by the way? Journalists. Here is a journalist. I'm talking about you, Jez Corden.
Okay.
Respect you a ton, but he's like anti-AI all the time. Or maybe not all the time. I have seen some anti-AI is going to destroy gaming. What is this article? You were looking at his article right here. What did he use for his image? Yeah, this is, if you type in Xbox handheld sidelined.
Okay, keep going. Sorry.
He used an image that's an AI image of yeah. That's Nintendo Live. Windows Central right there.
Maybe someone drew that.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe someone drew that. No, the reason that you use it is because why? It just made your ability to turn that article around way faster. You now don't have to take time. You can just pump it out. Looks pretty cool. It's probably a prompt. Hey, give me an ROG Ally with a Windows screen on it and the Xbox logo, and that's what got pumped out.
He probably just found that off the internet.
No, he would. A site like that would get sued if they did that.
Oh, okay.
You know, you don't want to pull a marathon.
Or
He went pull a bungee.
They went to their content creator and said, "Hey, I just need an image," and then the content creator just pulled it or just created it with
AI. Yeah,
that's funny though. The irony behind
Yeah, this is a really interesting article though. The headline would make you think like, "Oh no, Xbox is not making a handheld." No, that's not. It's not happening at all. A handheld is still coming for Xbox. Jez Corden from Windows Central does have some behind the scenes
access,
and according to his sources, they're shifting their focus. It may be delayed. It was supposed to come 2026, 2027. Looks like it may be delayed because they're shifting their focus to the software side because of, at least the way that they make it seem in the article, because of the success of SteamOS. So SteamOS has dropped. It is on handhelds, and it's wildly successful. You're seeing big performance boosts, extended battery life, much smoother gameplay, et cetera, et cetera. So Xbox is taking a look at Windows 11 and really trying to streamline it, trying to perfect it for handhelds going forward. You want to know the other thing, the most important part of this article? Let me read it here. A lot of people didn't catch on this or focus on it. And shout out to Jez Corden. I actually don't know if he's anti-AI. I may be putting on him what other journalists have said. I lumped them all together. So I apologize if you're not anti-AI, but I don't think I'm wrong. Here it is. Microsoft is also working on next-gen Xbox cloud systems, so cloud, which are now in testing at Microsoft's headquarters in Redmond. Listen to this. The new cloud platform should bring its latency closer to parity with NVIDIA's GeForce Now service, which is arguably the performance leader right now. Not arguably.
No, it is.
It is the performance leader. So I think this is actually the most important part of this article, because if this is true, if Xbox's cloud platform is equivalent, is on is on par with GeForce Now, it's game over. Because you know what NVIDIA does not yet have? NVIDIA, yes, has the best system out there right now. No question. If you're not a believer in cloud gaming, GeForce Now will make you a believer in cloud gaming.
Yeah, 100%.
What they don't have is a platform, a network. Xbox already has Amazon. They're on Amazon, their app. Amazon Kindle, that's new. They're on LG, and they're on Samsung. Just LG and Samsung alone. What percentage of televisions in the U.S. is that, do you think? That's got to be. That's a majority, right?
Do you know the answer?
I don't know the answer.
Oh. Yeah, it's a lot.
Someone Copilot it.
I just installed the beta app because I was trying to.
But those three, you've got Fire TV, you've got Samsung, and you've got LG. If their cloud service is on par with GeForce Now, and they're able to do that, let's say they're able to do that within the next year. Apparently it's in testing right now. So if they can launch that in the next year, it's game over. All of a sudden, all this talk about, they're losing the console war. None of that matters to Microsoft if they're on par with GeForce Now and it's included in some sort of Game Pass subscription.
Yeah,
because every single television,
your console just became everything in the world.
Your console just literally became everything in the world. Yeah. And that's what GeForce Now is. And Xbox, where GeForce Now is ahead with the cloud. Xbox is ahead with the infrastructure as far as like network infrastructure because they're on all these devices already via their Game Pass app. That's it. It's game over. And so you can see, and when it happens, it will happen fast. And I think, and here's the thing, I think handheld is part of the future, largely because of cloud as well. I think we are limited on console, guys. Yes, it's nice to be able to play on a console, but Spicy, you've tried GeForce Now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Blown away, right?
Yeah, I was one of the people that didn't believe in cloud gaming.
Well, I didn't either. It was too much latency, and you could feel it.
I mean, I felt like it was years away.
Yeah.
And then GeForce Now blew my mind. Like, it really did. Like,
now, if the Game Pass app on your television,
or your phone for that matter,
did that, every TV in your room now has an Xbox. Now is an Xbox. Xbox everywhere. That's the ad that a lot of people poo-pooed at the time. Xbox everywhere. Oh, my lunchbox is an Xbox. Well, if it can do what GeForce Now is, it probably is.
Mm-hmm. And I started to think about it, like, not even on the gaming sense, but like with my work, with editing and all the high-end hardware that I need to do for.
Yeah. In fact, that was the first question you asked when we started talking about it. Yeah.
I would love to have a mobile high-end, powerhouse. Yeah. That's the problem with like mobile editing. It's just
because you don't need a powerhouse. You got a laptop and you go wherever and you have access to. I mean, you're processing stuff.
Yeah, it blew my mind. Like how GeForce Now worked. Yeah.
Do you? Once someone figures it out, everybody's going to start using it for their own benefit, right? So, do you think when Microsoft and Nvidia's already figured it out? Do you think companies like you use a lot of Adobe? Do you think they'll start doing stuff like that?
They're already looking at it.
And just put it at their subscription plan? And then take all the stuff you create,
and then add a token,
and then they own it,
and then add tokens, and they're already doing that, and it is so stupid.
Oh yeah, you see this? You see this little freaking symbol at the top of my
What are you talking about?
Creative Cloud, always running on my thing. That when every chance I get, I close it down.
Yeah, it's
Adobe.
I think most creators have a love-hate relationship with Adobe.
It's fantastic. Until it's not.
Yeah. Until it's not. And then it pisses
you want to know what?
off.
So I use Adobe. I used to use Photoshop, and I wasn't very good at it. I could just get by doing whatever. Mm-hmm. I now use Canva, and it's changed my life. And it's just because it can't do what big boys can do. Like, big boys will always be on something else. But it makes someone like me be able to do halfway decent stuff. And it's it's processing it on their side for you because it's via websites. So Adobe is
there's definitely
almost there as well.
There's a huge work, there's a place for Canva in the world. I have to fix a lot of what people make on Canva, because once you logistically getting it from here to there's an in between that a lot of people that don't have experience just don't know how to get it to that point, So I'm usually people approach me and say, "Hey, we need to fix this," kind of thing. Yeah. So, but for a lot of stuff, like for what you do with your work, there's no need for Yeah, Canva will do a lot of
Most
of that.
It makes it so I don't have to, that I could just do it. Or very simple things you can do really well. If you need to put together good looking slides, you can do it really well.
Yeah.
Canva just dropped, which is you want to talk about where gaming is going in the future. Canva now just dropped Canva Code, and it is AI coding. So it is text prompt coding on Canva. People that I know who are developers have said it's okay, but they're like, imagine where this is in 2 years. Like it's next level.
Yeah, I would say even longer than that. I've been hearing for the last 4 years. Imagine what it's going to be in 6 months.
I mean, have you seen Google VO 3?
I have. It's
Mind
pretty
blown.
It's pretty cool, and like it's really good.
There's always an asterisk though they don't tell you about. You want to know what the asterisk is to VO3?
Huh?
It's legit because we're using it at my job. It's legit. It does what it shows, and it's mind blowing. So for those of you that don't know, if you Google search Google VO3, Google VO3, that's funny. It's their video AI, and they're making real life.
Yeah, that trailer that they released was pretty crazy.
They're making real life people with the difference here is it includes audio, which is crazy, and interactive audio. The asterisk here is you get it only does like 5-second clips at a time.
That's
the asterisk.
That's the industry standard.
Yeah. So what you're seeing, like Google's ad for it, which is like 2 minutes long, that was a lot of 5-minute clips work, and then you had to put it together. Still super cool, and it does show a potential for the future. And as far as like creating something off your text-based prompt and then replicating it, really, really cool. But there's with video especially, everything else like voice or large language models, remarkable what is there. Video is and we're really close. Video is the kicker.
I don't know. See, I think it's impressive, but close. I don't see it as being close yet. The reason being how it works is it's just not consistent. Meaning
Google VO is though, because you like. So let's say I create Mark Haywood, Mr. McSpicy, right there on Google VO. I can use that same model on every single clip. I can only just do 5 seconds of it.
True, but that 5 seconds takes a lot of work, and you have to reprompt until you get something. It's
that's true.
It's almost. I'm telling you, it's easier just to make it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And it's until it doesn't become that way, then and I think that's further than 2 years from now.
I don't know the rate of speed at which.
Yeah, can't AI optimize itself? It'll be like, hey, let me go work on my. Let me go work on myself real quick.
No, but the rate of speed at which like just pictures have done, like a few months ago, you could not do text in a photo that you asked AI to create. Now that's no problem at all. Like it does text really. Like see that right there, what you're seeing? That might be AI. We don't know with Expedition 33 on screen, or it could be a real photo. Literally, we don't know.
I think it's a real photo because it doesn't look very good.
It's too imperfect.
It's not coordinated like it should be.
That looks like somebody
look how
just
much better
shot it
this
with
looks.
a cell phone. That one, that's at the top of the page.
But look, it handled like text really well. Like it's improving pretty rapidly. And I think that is, to Jordan's point, I think that is the thing with AI. Is it's like exponential growth.
Well, see, it's improving in quality, but it's not improving in the parts that it's that in between again. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Phase 1 is the idea. Phase 3 is the final product. The in between that I have to fix, like with a lot, like we talked about it with Canva.
Sure.
That's the part. That's the hard part. And
that is the hard part, but that's where people like you or me or Jordan the man or whoever. That's why if you ignore AI, you're foolish. Because if you're the one mastering these tools in the future, you'll make all the money. Because I think it will always require that in-between person.
I agree. And that's why I'm fighting back a little bit, the game over phrase. Because it's not it's a tool for professionals, or it's a meme tool for creatives, or like you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's where I think professionals that fight against it will be behind
100%,
professionals that accept it, and behind by a lot.
But yeah, the real strength is when they're integrated into the professional tools. Like, we'll use Photoshop for an example. They have their AI built in now. Generative fill, I believe, is what they call it. It's pretty stupid how they use tokens in a whatever. I hate the token world. You know, but it's using AI. It's using Adobe Firefly to essentially fill certain parts of the image and stuff like that. That case is where it's going to be strong, not like the standalone things. Or like, I have a hard time explaining it.
Well, no, here's a case. If I understand what you're saying correctly, you take a professional Disney animator artist. Mm-hmm. And they're able to create the foundation and then use AI to like quickly enhance it.
Sure. Yeah.
That's where that's where like for dev teams on games, it's just going to increase what they can put out.
On that case, as soon as it's faster for that person to if they can do it themselves faster than what AI is doing with your generator, you know, reprompt. That animator can just do it in the amount of time because they're so good at what they do.
But I'll give you an example. So in using it for writing, for instance, to come up with to perfect a voice, to make sure that voice is consistent with writing when you plug in information to it. The first time you do it, you could just write it yourself way faster. The second time, maybe too, because you're still perfecting it. But once your workflow is set up there, then it's just enter the information and it's gone.
With LLMs, yes, not with generative visuals.
Not yet necessarily, but we're headed there.
Imagine what it'll be like in 6 months.
That's what we've been saying for 5 years.
No, but we're taking it for granted. Like, think 1 year ago, none of this existed. None of it.
A year ago? No, it existed. It actually was all coming out of the CCP. all the models.
And then large language models jumped on the scene and it exploded.
We just looked at chat.
Yeah, I'm trying to be nice to the AI overlords.
That's right. That's right.
They'll make me their ambassador.
They're human. Yeah, the human ambassador.
That's funny.
You want to know where I think it's going to be huge in games? And I showed you guys some examples today of where you can see where it will be huge. Relationships in games. That's the next thing.
Well, okay, I will
being
admit,
able to have conversations.
That Darth Vader thing, I don't think we've showed you yet. Darth Vader thing, which is obviously some type of AI.
Mm-hmm, it definitely
was. I mean, let's be honest.
What's the Darth Vader thing again?
The Fortnite Darth Vader
that they're removing.
Fortnite, put it in.
Yeah. Despite some of the bad stuff Darth Vader said, to be fair, like there was some bad stuff, there was some hilarious stuff, and then there was just normal stuff. But that was pretty cool, like in the game, and it was cool to see and cool to interact with.
At what point? So right now, we talked about this a few weeks ago. Currently, there are more bots on the internet than humans, and we passed that number like. It's been that way.
I think it was February of this year.
Yeah, something like it's official.
It's an official thing. 51%.
At what point does that happen in gaming?
It depends on what game.
And it'll
playing.
be multiplayer gaming.
Is it WoW?
I feel
we're talking about
Tarkov and World of Warcraft are probably pretty close to that 50% ratio.
In all honesty, like you will be able to create a multiplayer game that doesn't require because right now, if you create what was it? Concord had 1,000 people, less than 1,000 people on Steam day one. In the future, that may not matter for them. I mean, it will matter from like a sales perspective, but they could fake it for a while because you could put in human-like NPCs interacting with you, and you won't know the difference.
I mean, I don't think even the bots
wanted to play
Concord.
Do you know how bad that number? Like, think how
it was
bad
like 671, something like that.
Our live streams, live streams on YouTube don't even get pushed out to SEO. Like they are for people who either already watch your videos, have a direct link, or are subscribed. There's no SEO there. our live streams get more than that in like
I know.
like it's that number is so bad.
Yeah.
It was a rough one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the multiplayer, like, because
It kind of upsets me a little bit though, because like we'll take
Concord?
Marvel Rivals for example, like bots in general. That game's funny. So I was reading about they have a technology. NetEase is the company that does it, and it's I forget what it's called. I can look it up in a minute, but it's a technology that keeps gamers playing. And what it essentially boils down to is if a player loses, they generally stop playing.
Yeah, so it lets you win.
So it's trying to get you to win,
But
which
not
is
over the top win by just enough.
which is fascinating. So people have figured out if you want to, Jordan, if you want to just skyrocket up, every time you lose, close the game
Oh, okay.
and then relaunch the game. Because
it'll be
then
like,
it'll
oh,
give
Because it'll
you.
register for you, and it'll be like, this guy, we need to boost him.
This was a technology they started developing like 7 years ago, and then the
And it's a matchmaking technology, essentially, right?
correct.
Well, is it similar to like StarCraft tried to keep you at 50%?
No, that's actually probably the best way to do it is to just keep you at 50%. But no, they actually even add bots. So
I did know that. Yeah,
they will, if you lose 3 games in a row,
they'll put you in a bot match.
they'll put you in a bot match, and you don't know it's a bot match. They have normal names and stuff like that.
It's what I said is happening.
Yeah.
That is insane.
The other side, when you get past a certain level, that stops to happen, obviously. And then they just get you players that are just slightly worse than you that are on a winning streak. So it's actually a technology to keep you playing the game.
Yeah. I mean, think about how casinos are going to utilize this.
Wow. Yeah. They probably have been using it for a long time.
Well, they've been using
Flashing lights?
large math models for it for sure. But now they'll be able to implement stuff like that. Like,
Yeah. I'm going to find the.
that's insane. So in the future, instead of being like, because right now you can say, I want to match up with just Xbox players, console versus console. Or you could go mixed and it's console and PC. In the future, the option will be, I want to play mixed, bots, humans, only humans.
Yeah. I would like to be able to play humans when I think I'm playing humans.
That is hilarious.
If I'm breaking up, to be honest, I don't care who I'm playing.
Then there you go.
Really?
I mean, it's
Yeah, man,
true.
like-
Like, as long as you're
Hey,
ranking up.
I'm just I'm in Gold
If
League
the
now.
game
Awesome.
tells me I'm number one in the world, I'm number one in the world, baby.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. I want to.
I wonder if like Madden or NCAA have done that, utilized that at all.
Oh, like in their multiplayer stuff?
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's come a long way. Remember,
Maybe it'll get really realistic one day and you'll hear someone playing music off like a phone speaker while playing online, but it's really a bot.
Yeah, could be.
That's my experience playing online in Madden. Is someone has their mic on open mic and they're playing music off a
dude.
phone speaker.
Oh, dude. And then they comment after every play, but they're talking to themselves.
Yeah,
It's so annoying.
Close the mic, man.
Yeah, that's why on Xbox, I just go into, even if I'm playing alone, I go into my own party and close it so that I don't have to listen to freaking. It's every time.
Speaking of multiplayer games that doesn't need bots right now, have you seen Battlefront 2 making a resurgence here?
Yeah, what?
I saw that.
How did that
it was
pop all of a
it was
sudden?
kind of like a perfect storm of things. So you had May the 4th happen just recently, which
Okay.
is like Star Wars Day. Apparently, the new season of Andor is really good, and I guess there was a couple big content creators that were like, "Hey, I want Battlefront 3. Let's all play."
But
and like everybody just
Isn't
is
Battlefront 3? I saw some news. Is it just because fans want Battlefront 3?
And you know what's funny is I know Star Wars had the issues at launch, and they kind of reverted stuff in the early access week
That was
period
one
and
of
stuff.
the loot boxes worst example. Like,
Well, I'm always
Battlefront 3 killed loot boxes permanently.
yeah, Battlefront 2.
Battlefront 2, I mean.
Yeah.
That was the game, and that was Xbox One days. That was like
the issue is they came out in like the EA early access, you know,
Yeah.
if you had EA Play or whatever it was called at the time. But then like it had so much backlash those first couple days that they completely turned it off. So if you got the game at launch, you didn't have to experience any of that. But the problem is the system was designed, like the progression system was designed
For those boxes.
around that. So it was just like they eventually redesigned stuff in later patches. And anyway, I played with Barbara Blake this week.
yeah.
The game, first of all, the game's what, 6-7 years old?
beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Well, it's always had amazing like particle effects
Yeah.
on the lasers.
And the thing
stuff.
it's a fun time. It's a good game.
Maybe I'll download that.
Yeah,
How-
and
how
we're matchmaking
big
quick.
of a download is that?
I don't know. It's on my Xbox.
It's probably huge.
Yeah, probably huge now.
So, but
Just
no,
keeps growing.
it's kind of funny. Like, it was fun. I'm glad that game's coming back. People have been having a good time with it. I've been having a good time with it.
So I see. Did you beat Expedition 33 yet?
No.
Ending is excellent, by the way.
Oh, you did beat it, Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it lives up to your expectations.
Well, because it's thought provoking. It makes you think like, oh, I get it. Is it the right thing? I don't know, but I get it. Like,
Yeah.
what would I do?
Like
It's
The Last of Us?
it's almost like a Last of Us thought provoking. You're like, okay, I
get
get
it.
what they were trying to do. I get what Joel was trying to do. What would I choose?
you
Both had a greater good to an extent, but both also, you know.
And one just F's over humanity.
But you get it, you know.
But you understand the perspective.
Yeah. And the other one, like the other people, like maybe not doing things in a moral way, I guess, right? But you get it. You know, it's like, okay. It's kind of Expedition 33. Once you find out, like, the big, let's call it the twist or the drop or whatever you want to call it, it is very, I think anyway, thought-provoking, the entire ending sequence. Because you're like, oh, I get it. But what really is the right thing to do, you know?
Spicy. So have you made progress this week on it or no?
No. I got really mad one time, and I haven't gone back to it
This was
yet.
from having to change out your sequences there?
No. I was fighting I was in the monolith.
Mm-hmm.
And I was fighting in the monolith boss. And I got frustrated. And I'm in a fight with it right now in my mind.
So
So I stopped playing. I'll go back to it.
I'm like an hour past. I unlocked the karate dude that can morph into
Yeah, Monoko.
Monoko. He's hilarious.
He is funny.
He's hilarious.
He's wearing a Speedo in my game. Just so you know.
Dude, I don't really care about those kind of cosmetics usually. I'm like, oh, well, whatever. Dude, especially the haircuts. I always think they're stupid. Every time a haircut comes up, I get it and I try it on. whoever the character is. Doesn't matter.
Well, they make it.
Well, it's because every character is like Final Fantasy attractive, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
No, I don't really like, well, that's her name, Skyel?
Scale.
I
You like her?
more than like in my game.
I didn't even know that was a thing, so thank
Nah.
you for spoiling that for me.
So,
I
you know.
banged.
Yeah. Then she gave me an ability.
You bang, and then she's like, you know what? Let's use this now. Going forward.
Yeah.
All right.
So
That
your
does
mind might
confirm-
change.
Yeah.
I mean, she's like,
You
you know
can-
who she
you-
reminds
you
me
don't
of?
have to.
She
You can
reminds
choose-
me
you
of,
can
because I'm
choose
not,
other
I'm not
people.
really attracted to her, but I could see how maybe she's attractive. She's like,
I think she's
She's like,
attractive.
remember Ronda Rousey? She's like Ronda Rousey hot, like trashy hot.
No, I don't think so. I think she's attractive.
No, she's not. No, Lune is attractive.
Yeah, she is.
yeah,
I mean, to
Mael
I think
is
all-
attractive.
I think all the. By the way, is Mael?
I think she's 16.
Yeah, I think she's 62.
So now you got to be careful,
Yeah,
David.
so yeah, you gotta. Yeah.
I at first thought she wasn't. But
Yeah,
then
she's like
there was
18.
No, she's
I don't know
60.
why developers do this. It's so stupid. And they made it very, you didn't know for like the first 20 hours.
Yeah, see? She has a little, see? Rubinar, my man. He says, I agree, David. Skyle has a little bit much testosterone for this guy. She's also just kind of always sad. Be happy.
No, I think Loon's a little bit
No,
more
I think Loon, yeah.
depressing than.
Yeah,
than
but okay.
Gail is more
Oh.
sarcastic.
No.
By the
no,
way,
no.
do we know how to properly pronounce her name? Because I say CL.
It probably is CL. That makes sense.
I call it scale because it has a C.
Yeah, and I speak English.
It's probably
In
CL.
America, it's scale. Okay,
It's probably CL. I can see that.
I have taquitos for dinner, and her name is Scale.
Fair.
And poo poo sauce.
The game is
I don't know
excellent.
what it is about her, but
I've kind of moved into different games now, but I do, I kind of dabble in and go back because there's so much like to do end game wise.
Oh, dude, you
optional
could-
bosses.
Dude, some of the bosses
finding the
that
rest
I'm
of the
finding-
outfits and stuff. Yeah.
finding lost gestrels.
What are all your outfits? Because I have like my now go-to outfits.
Well, so I don't think you can miss it. In the campaign, you get a white outfit for Verso, and that just looks cool. It's basically the expedition outfit, but a white color variant.
Oh, great.
You can get white variants for everybody.
Okay,
And
so
I think
what
it's-
I've done,
yeah, I think
what
it's-
I've done, I got everyone on white except the Speedo guy because I think that's funny. Monoko, everyone's white except Verso. He's wearing the black suit, and so he's like, he's in charge.
Wait,
you
when
know?
when you switch over to Verso, do you have the suits that you picked up
And
already?
the suit,
Oh,
the
at least
suit
I do.
with the cane, if you know which one I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Yeah.
because he's without spoiling
Oh,
anything.
Great. Oh, also, yeah, they added in a new a new attack. No, now I can do gradient attacks. That's the
Oh, that's where you're
first
at.
thing I
Yeah,
unlocked. Yeah.
it gets to the point where it's actually really fun. It's like, okay, this button, this button, this button, this button.
Well, I have gotten confused already a few times. Also, since I'm not very good at parrying, I thought I was good, and then I leveled up, and I'm not good now.
So once,
So I just always have on the on everybody. I have. Oh no, I don't have it on everybody. I have it on my main guy because it's 20. It costs 20 lumens. The freaking get an AP when you get hit.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
So I have get AP. No. For him, I have his that's 20 that I have on because I have the get AP when you get hit. So I don't even try to dodge with him. And I also
you
have
just
take.
sit there and take
Yeah,
it.
because I have take 50% less damage, but you can't heal.
Oh, okay.
So I have that on.
there
You
was a
should do that with all the solos.
oh yeah,
Like,
when
and you
put
would
on-
like so solo
the
defense,
critical solo. Yeah,
like
Yeah.
100%,
and then have
critical
everyone
chance,
else blow up and die at the beginning and damage everybody, and then you could just sit there and take it.
yeah, dude.
So
That's a good strategy. Have you tried that?
I had to do it on one of the bosses.
Oh, okay.
And it actually was very powerful.
Dude, it's a cool system.
And then you take 40
your-
minutes to revert everything.
To your point, they need to make you save files for
Yeah.
it.
Loadouts in that game would be highly valuable to me.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Jordan? You were going to say
what was I
something.
saying?
We were talking, and then you said, whoa, and then you stopped.
I don't know. The game is really good.
We were talking about lumens. That I
What
have.
are they
also
called?
talking about-
Lumias?
Lumens.
Lumens. I think that's like a light bulb thing.
think that is.
Yeah, it's like
How
a
many
55 lumens.
Ruben R says
lumens.
he has gestural hair for Mel. I know what you're talking about. That's like the rabbit hair. You get that after you're at the gestural city.
Oh, you're talking about gradient. Okay, I have
Gradient,
I
yeah.
have a setup.
Okay.
I can basically,
Bump set spike.
yeah, no, essentially, yeah, I can spam.
That's
gra-
the bump set spike.
Yeah, I know that's
technique.
what I call it. Yeah, I can basically. I'm just telling you, I can spam gradient attacks the way I have things set up,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
and I also have something that basically has made me a god.
Yeah, you can't. Is it like a spoiler?
Kind of.
Okay, then don't tell me. I'm loving it though, dude.
There's one more. So you're at the point where you've like unlocked everything.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, cool. There's one more unlock where it's like, oh, okay, now I can unleash.
Now I can unleash hell.
Now I can take the belt off and we'll, get serious.
Dude, I also use firing a lot. Like I just shoot all the time, especially with Mayel.
Oh, there's so
Mayel's my DPS.
I spec'd out firing, and it does really well.
Dude, yeah, when you put on, like, I have the critical, like 50% damage, 50% chance for critical burn, or for
Mark.
burn, and then for critical hit, mark, and then I have it all on Mayel. And dude, I have her hit everything, and then I have roulette on her, so that then her next hit is like a roll of the dice of like doubling her power.
Yeah, I think you should actually. This is my hot take.
Okay, give me my hot
I
take,
think
'cause
you
I could be wrong.
I think you should have that on everybody. And the reason I've done the math
So
in my head.
I have like the roulette on everybody and the chance for a critical burn.
Yeah, I
for
think
shooting.
I think roulette overall gives you more damage.
Yeah. Well, if you got to think if it's 50-50, it would work out anyways. So that's why I just like because I'll always do one shot because I can see my APs. Oh, and then all my attack points, I always have the like start the fight with an extra one. Do this and you get an extra one. So I already have more than I need.
Just wait till you have like 300 and then you have to respec after. Respecing in that game.
Yeah,
is
well, that's
like-
why I think I found a situation. Unless I have to do a solo fight, I don't have the respect.
And then just turn everyone off and just go with one other character that you don't care about.
So this is an example. I wonder if like Copilot will ever be able to do. We're playing Expedition 33, and you're like, "Hey Xbox, remember my loadout of everything I have on freaking Verso right now."
That would be great, but I would also say, and then take my controller
And then take my controller
and then
and
do it.
and do it for me.
if they can come out with like a loadout thing, that would be nice.
A loadout update, yeah.
Like
I
just
bet
like a loadout save. It'll probably come out in the Game of the Year edition update or whatever.
Yeah.
They do. I am thinking about ordering the special edition statue that they're coming out with. It's the monolith.
Oh, spicy. Can you pull
This
that
is
up?
this has really become like one of
Yeah,
my favorite
that's a
games.
thing.
So I think I might order it.
I would get that. I would totally get their music. Like it's.
I was
awesome,
gonna
dude.
order the Witcher 3 10-year anniversary Elite controller, but those
Oh, you saw it. Isn't that sexy?
those dingleberries sold out.
Well, yeah.
Well, you can't just
people-
make more.
They probably sold out, and they'll keep that in a box. Like I would keep that in a box, and you could resell it eventually.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, dude, that's cool.
Do the whole collector's edition that they're coming out with.
Where?
the image next to
Left.
it. Left.
Oh, but I want to just show this. It's just easier.
But I would like to see everything.
Okay, well, I'll put this on. I want to prep it so it's nice.
Yeah, but they're
So yeah, so by the way, Hellblade is finally getting a physical copy from Limited Games. Who cares, right? Like I would collect something like this. Physical copies of games don't matter anymore because it's just the key. So I'm very confused at who's collecting physical copies and why. Because they're meaningless. Like I would rather you call this a collector's edition or whatever, and I get also why does it like they're doing it here too, and I think it's retarded. The Steelbook, why? Because they used to be a thing.
just to put on your shelf. You can actually go to Best Buy and buy just steel books
yeah.
of like Battlefield 5 and like all these.
But why?
It's actually just to throw on the shelf, you know.
No, I think it's dumb. That's dumb. Like the statue, awesome. The art book, cool. I don't need a steel book. I don't need an
What's a
empty.
steelbook?
It's
the steel
old
case,
the
you
steel
know,
case. But
like
there's
you used to
nothing in
get
it. It's not like you get the physical copy of the game, and even if you did, it's just as good as air.
I don't know if the physical copy of the game is there. I don't think it is.
No,
does
it's
does Expedition 33 even have physical copies?
I don't know. Probably not. They got a cool journal there, though. My problem is that statue looks big there, but how big is it actually?
On the website, it tells you all the dimensions and everything.
Spicy, would you get that?
Nah, it'll be broken in a week with my kid. I can't protect my stuff anymore.
Well, you
He
just put
loves
it on a
toys.
shelf.
I know he climbs up my wall. He's a climber.
You're at that age. Dude, that is cool, though.
Like right now,
My problem is this.
I got Master Chief in the other room with his head off.
Nice, nice.
And
My problem with this is this plastic or is it like this going to be plastic, right? Like I want the
what do you want this made out of? Like vibranium or something?
no, like porcelain. Like I want a high end. The high end stuff is what I want. That's a collector's thing.
Made out of like steel.
Like
or-
what's the collector's action figures that they do?
I don't know. Probably a lot of them.
No, hold on. Collector's action.
I want mine made out of depleted uranium. That'd be cool.
Yeah. They make bullets out of that, I think,
know.
don't they? Yeah.
Sideshow. Yeah. The sideshow these things are like way in depth, high end.
Yeah, but can you play with them?
So yeah, you can play with them like They are.
Yeah, but
awesome.
can you play with them?
No, they're cool. So it's called Sideshow.
In chat, like Sideshow collectible style.
Slideshow collectible style. Exactly. S. Jones gets me. Yeah, that's what I want. High end.
A resin statue.
Yeah, a nice.
I think they should get a
statue.
better website because it's taking 30 years to load.
No, but look at their action. I almost got into collecting these because they're limited. They're limited runs, but they are awesome, dude. Like
They have Critical Role action figures?
You can like switch out.
Like of the characters they
heads.
play or the people?
Oh, I don't know.
Darth Maul, I guess.
Yeah, click on Darth Maul. Watch this thing. Oh no, so that's is that the statue or the? Let's go down. It'll show you. So this is the statue. This is a statue. There you go. Go left.
Left?
Oh, that's concept art only. Gotta go to the actual like figure.
I don't know what that means. I'm on their website to see their action figure, and you have to go to their
That is
action.
Dude, I'm telling you. Yes, high end. That's what I'm talking about.
It's made out of depleted uranium.
Yeah. Wait, is he like standing on the Emperor?
He is.
Wait, scroll down to more pictures where it shows like.
Yeah, like these. Go to action. Is that an action figure? Or is that I think that's a statue. If you go to action figures, like what? It's like they come with all these pieces.
Oh, dude, that's cool.
Dude, you can look at.
I pressed back like 30 seconds ago, and it's still not going anywhere.
Yeah, that sucks. Look, all of these heads, like they come, you can replace them. All it's like super detailed. Look at it, and they're like this big, dude. I almost
for $430, I'd hope they're.
Yeah, I almost and look
sizable.
Look, companion pieces. Dude, I almost.
Why is Willy Wonka being recommended for me? I don't understand. That one's Star Trek, the captain's chair.
Is it life size? Like, can you actually? Why don't they make an office chair?
Oh my
It is.
gosh.
This is what I'm talking about. It's to scale, and then you can get the
That's
the characters
that's
for
a
it.
1/6 scale.
Yeah.
prop.
Go down, watch. Because you could get the character to sit in it then. Like they'll sell it and the characters are super
No, but I want to sit in it.
Oh, no.
Like as like my computer chair.
How cool would it be to have that in your
and
office?
then make those buttons like actual like Bluetooth so they can connect to your computer.
Oh, this is Mad Time Jones. Mad Time Jones in the house. He says these statues are a whole slippery slope. Prime 1 XM statues, there's a ton, and they're very high end. Yeah, dude. Yeah, the Sideshow collectibles. I went down a rabbit hole. My wife, I requested it for my birthday, and last minute I told her never mind. Because I was going to like start collecting them. I'm telling you, they're amazing.
I want that one.
No, that's just a statue, but
I
Jordan,
don't,
this seems like a Jordan one.
I don't think of that as just a statue.
Yeah, he thinks of them at least 2 statues.
yeah, hot toy. Yeah.
I don't know who she is.
Command Officer Bishojo.
But I'd follow her.
I don't know who it is either, so that's
It's obviously a Star Trek character.
set phasers to stun.
Yeah, dude, look at this. Look, there's all the hands you can switch
It
out.
looks like it's like, is it real cloth that they have on there?
yeah,
his robes?
yeah. So go to 6 scale figure. If you go up to shop.
I clicked shop like 20 seconds
Oh,
ago.
dude. Oh, you are brave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never use. Oh, there you go. Shop. Okay, go. Oh, I can't see it. I'm
I would like to see Pokemon gift ideas.
Go collectibles.
I'm going to go Pokemon gift ideas because Jordan.
Yeah, I just want a quick, like, can I get a life-size Pokeball?
Did the
I can.
Did the premiere ball.
Oh.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh,
That's
a
$100
Pokemon waffle iron? How is that sold out?
A Pokemon waffle iron. That's fantastic.
It's not as exciting as I thought it would be. I thought there'd be like more.
Oh, that's a story of my life. What are these?
Cufflinks, earrings. Anyway, go to what David wanted now.
Where do you want, David? Where are we going?
Oh, Harry Potter gift ideas.
This is great. Everything on here is way expensive though because they're super high end.
That's a Albus Dumbledore
Jordan, I'm gonna get you an Armani Granger statue
for
your
like
birthday.
making the polyjuice potion.
Yeah, making the polyjuice potion. So this is okay.
Okay, go up to shop and go collectibles. Okay, now go down to like the Emperor. See the Emperor right there? Click on him.
What's he holding? A Funko Pop?
Yeah, okay. Now scroll down. Like, okay,
Oh, it's
right there. Pause
electricity.
right there. So this is how detailed they are. Like Jordan said, that's cloth that you can set up however you want. But then you see, you can like, oh, I want to put on his electric hands today. You see down there in the thing, and you get all the
Today's
hands.
Monday. He seems electric.
You get all the hands. You get the lightsabers. Look, you get the thing for him to stand on. Look at all the different faces you get. Like,
Spaceballs.
dude, it's insane. So when you
I didn't see you playing with your dolls again.
no. So when you see that chair is probably like leather, and then you can sit your dude in it. Like I'm telling you, it's a whole thing. It's look how excited I am.
Yeah,
It's awesome, dude.
I know.
This is like my dream as a child
Scroll
that I could
down
never
more. I wanna see
afford.
more
and
of,
I
like,
would,
the variations.
I would, yeah. Look, like
That's cool.
dude.
No.
Way.
No. If he can say that, the voice line, then that would be
Like go to the chair, Emperor Palpatine.
no.
1,700.
$1,700 for this.
Is
Bro.
it just the chair?
It comes with
No, it's all it's Al
Wow.
Emperor Palpatine.
That's
2 feet tall.
That's two feet
tall.
high. Wow.
Dude.
It's a 1.5 feet wide.
So that's the statue, but I'm telling you, crazy.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool. Shout out to Adidas 20. He's been
Oh well,
a
they do.
wingman
Look, they
for
do
20
have
months.
flexible payment options for the low
nice.
price of $255
There's
per
Spi-
month.
Spi-
You can own this.
Spicy, what would happen hypothetically here? What is that, $1,700? Because let's be honest, you would love that in your room right now, wouldn't you?
It's 2 feet tall. I don't think I have
Put it
room.
like next to you,
Dude,
like
put it
have
next
them
to you,
looking at you.
looking at you.
It'll inspire you to work. You like look
Yeah.
over and you're like, oh, okay. I'm sorry,
Okay,
Emperor.
okay. What would happen if you did the flexible payment option and you had to tell your wife, I bought something.
I bought a 2 feet 2 feet tall statue of the Emperor.
There was only 250 available. It's limited edition. It's $1,700.
It's an investment.
I mean, they really are. Like,
Actually, yeah,
you
that-
should see. I've watched whole YouTube video. Like, there's whole deep hole YouTube channels. People have everything. They have scenes that they set up. It's insane.
Yeah, I have a friend that like does that as a part-time job. He takes pictures of toys in scenes and stuff.
Like
Oh, yeah, those are
like
cool.
the guy from Toy Story 2.
I bet you he uses.
yes, but like
No, but I bet
he's
you
got
he-
a channel
where it
and-
looks
Nice.
those I've used to follow on Instagram. Oh, in fact, I follow one of these that was sideshow scenes that they did. They look super cool.
I remember being in a business meeting with him, and he stopped everything and then started go because there was an auction and he had to buy a toy, and everything stopped for like 10 minutes.
Dude, this one,
Predator.
dude,
Yeah.
13
inches. The Emperor's bigger.
The Emperor's a statue though. That's why it's 1,700. That's
Yeah,
a
that
statue.
Predator's real.
But you see what I mean? Now I want an Expedition 33 statue with that quality.
Hey, how big is Jabba? Dude, he's got to be big.
it's-
Like
it's
he's
also-
got to be like
he's
huge.
wa-
It's
more
also
wide than tall.
1,000 It's all, dude. Look at the detail though. Look at that. Look at his eyes.
$1,000. Okay, what's his width?
29 deep.
That's jeez.
Dude, look. You can rearrange the pillows. These are real pillows. that it
Does
comes with.
Golden Bikini Leia come with him?
No, but that dude does.
Jordan's asking the hard-hitting questions.
Okay.
Well, you want to tag
Yes.
on another $1,000?
Companion pieces.
Golden Bikini. Oh, go to He-Man. Did you see that?
Oh, we can't look at that one.
Oh, you could proceed to He-Man.
Not on
Which
the
one were you-
channel.
Which one were you
Not on
looking
our
at?
X one.
It's
we just got
it's
a mature
statue.
warning.
They're probably not. There we go. Yeah, look at that Conan.
Conan. Yeah, go to Conan.
Oh,
No, I can't. That's where I tried to go, and it said I needed to be over 18.
Yeah, dude, General Grievous.
General Grievous.
Oh, they got Ash.
Oh, they got Lucy.
Oh, this is great. Oh, this is so great.
Dude.
Dude, that's how I want like my
Dude.
wedding announcement to look like.
Dude, can we You know, with AI,
I don't
we
need
can
like the
replace our
chainsaw or
faces
anything,
on
but
this.
me standing like that with like your fiance, that's a wedding announcement
This
right
is
there.
phenomenal.
That guy's
Okay,
he's 21 inches high.
Maybe I would get this in my
Dude,
room.
I'm telling you, how much is that? 1,000?
But well,
$1,100
you got to
bucks.
check the flexible payment plan because it might only be $200 a month.
No, you see what I'm saying though? Like this is what I want in a Expedition 30. Look at the detail, dude.
Dude, that's awesome. That's like a wedding announcement.
Oh man.
So you can go buy.
That's so awesome. You can go buy what?
So you can go buy like the theme. So you can say like Back to the Future, and it will show you if they have anything available of that, or like different video games, stuff like that.
Oh, they got Beauty and the Beast. That's nice.
I don't see any Luke.
Mantis.
I'd like
yeah, there was a
Luke.
couple Luke. Go down. I saw
There was
tons of
Luke?
Luke.
Yeah.
Right. There's him on his
Oh
X-Wing.
yeah, I didn't see him.
Now, is that the full X-Wing, or do they just cut it off at the cockpit?
No, I think it's just the cock. Shit.
Yeah, see, that seems stupid.
Yeah, that does. That's
Like, no offense, but that's not worth $1,500.
Yeah, I don't
Even
want-
with your flexible
I don't
payment
just
plan,
want
that's
the-
stupid.
I don't just want the cock.
I mean, it's
Pit.
30 inches high. That would mean that it would be like as
It's 21 inches wide, so it's a foot and a half
Yeah, but
wide.
doesn't it look stupid? Like, what, you put that up against your wall?
2 and something feet tall.
No wonder the Empire wins.
No, but it would look cool on a backdrop. So if you go down, watch the companion. Oh, alternate display option. Okay.
Is there companion stuff, the
companion
rest of the
is
ship?
like a background. Oh, dude, look how big that is. There you go. There's a reference. Oh, there's 17 more photos. Let's see the 17 more photos. Dude, look at that.
That would be hilarious
Spicy,
if the
you need that in
companion...
your, you
if
need
the-
that in your office.
That would be hilarious if the companion pieces
Luke
were the rest of the
Skywalker
ship.
is one of my like heroes.
Noted. Jordan the Man and I will get this for you.
Yeah, let's look at the flexible payment plan.
Oh, it's like
No,
you ever watch?
Wait, does
A
it show the
Christmas
backside
Story?
of the ship? Hold on, why would you want to see the backside of the ship? Go to the images on the far right.
Oh, I mean, that is pretty cool because it shows
I mean,
the inside.
I guess they're missing a seat. For $1,500, they could at least finish the seat.
Oh, dude.
No, I actually think this is a huge letdown. I really do.
It's not. It's going to be against the wall.
This is what you guys can get me.
Wow.
The DeLorean, dude.
Is it
This
remote-
what-
is
this
it
what my
remote
wife-
control?
This is what I asked for my wife for my birthday, and I told her no,
For
never mind.
$800,
I am gonna
I
say,
want that thing to be remote control.
If you're going to spend
dude.
$1,500 on me, I'd probably want something else.
No, dude, you can get me this. This is like a high end like display piece. See, this is what you display, not cheap plastic crap. Detail, like look at these seats. That seat is actual leather.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's not.
That's pretty cool.
All right, well,
Well, let's go buy some of these later tonight.
yeah. Now, don't you wish you had a ton of money? Just
Actually, dude, you know, I want $52 million. That's my number. That's how much
that
I
is?
want. Yeah.
Why that number?
That just sounds like really big.
I'm good with 3.
No, I want 52 million. 52. Then I could like buy a mountain
There's a company, first four
and
figures.
a helicopter.
Oh, okay. First four figures. I'll go check them out. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. Tokyo Rose, it's so good to see you, brother. Oz is in the house as well. Mr. Cooper, S. Jones, Adidas 20. Thank you, everybody who's joined us live. Thank you for listening to us. Again, if you listen to us, if you join us live, consider becoming a member, supporting the show. It very much helps us out. We've got momentum. We're really taking the YouTube seriously. Most of our listeners are listeners, and we thank you for your listenership. Hopefully we bring joy to your ear holes each and every single week. And again, to those of you who are offended by our 8th grade level jokes,
Don't say it. Just
we are not sorry.
that's good. Okay, appreciate that. Thank you.
Bye-bye now.
Walking away from so far